Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to today's episode of War Crimes Unit. Nice to see ya. But I really can't stand fucking America. I mean, you know what the worst part about this fucking goddamn country is? Is the fact that so many law enforcement will misrepresent that they'll help you and then they don't help you. I have a report number from the Calexico Police Department on my son and his half-sister, a missing persons number, because the officer called me back when I was so pissed off that day in the police department. I went over to Mexicali, Mexico. He called me, I guess, when I was over there and left a voicemail, left a report number. So I called back to get an update. And of course, there's like no report. Like the report is like not there. So what'd you do? What'd you do? Just like rip up the kid's, future? I mean, it totally makes sense when you think about this. I mean, my theory is, will somebody kill her before she can find the kids? Well, considering that all the law enforcement I know, whether that's ICE agents, whether that's marshals, anybody, all the fucking disgusting law enforcement in goddamn America, they know I get violated all the time and they sit around and they let it happen. And they do it on purpose to punish me because they all trade children. All law enforcement, they all pawn kids. Them and their fucking goddamn attorneys, whether that's a DA or whether that's a U.S. attorney, they all pawn children out. And they probably all beat the hell out of kids, too. I mean, look, what the hell? How many times have the police killed innocent people? We got that whole thing going on up in Missouri. But, this time it's the FBI. And so, nobody wants to get the FBI in trouble. Which does, of course, help the kids. I mean, they could have called Interpol. See, I knew something was wrong because I hadn't heard an update. And I called back and I was trying to get my mail. I have a mailbox down in Calexico, California. I was trying to get my California Board of Nursing license, which apparently it's there. And then there's all these fucking colorful stories as to why in the hell they won't fucking goddamn forward me my mail, even if I pay for them to go FedEx. Like, they even have the fucking goddamn nerve to tell me that FedEx never comes to their store, dude. Yeah, right. You're such a fucking bunch of assholes. Why don't you all go butt-fuck each other down there in Calexico? I mean, totally, and it totally makes sense, dude. I mean, the whole Imperial County, they steered my son's child support case, too, just to help the fucking terrorist. Help the terrorist and help the FBI. So that's like, you know what? I'd already given them information over to the Mexican government on the scandals. So I'm like telling this Calexico chick. I mean, I call you shoved around to 3 different people. So I'm telling the damn chick. I mean, is this what you want me to tell the Mexican government? Is this what you want me to tell the Mexican government, that you're basically fucking lying to me? Because that's what I'll go over and I'll tell Mexico. That your police department's full of shit. But what's new? I mean, that's America for you. That's all I can say. It's what my friend Jeremy said. He's a CVICU nurse there in Phoenix. He heard part of this, just like a part of this story, like a few sentences of the story has to do with the kids in the State Department. He goes, "Oh, that's America for you." Losers. So it's like my friend Tina Anderson said back in Las Vegas many, many years ago. This country is full of losers. Full of fucking losers. So all this country is full of goddamn fucking losers. That's really shitty, though, to call and get an update on your kid. I mean, they should actually be calling me, but I call to get an update on my kid and then them telling me that a report doesn't exist. I mean, give me a fucking break, dude. But that just goes to show you that pawning of America's children is very, very common in America because so many people cover up for these cases. So many people cover up for these cases. I'm telling you, you know what? It's a fucking lawsuit. It's just a fucking goddamn lawsuit. Bunch of fucking scumbags in law enforcement. Every fucking department. Today's episode of War Crimes Unit. Keep your stun gun or machine gun handy. There's real criminals and terrorists out there. If you want one of these, you can get it online at the iSuz Home Shopping Mall on Facebook. see you next time.